Hello everyone and welcome to tonight's stream. Back on with more Dragon Quest 1 and 2. Since I lost a couple streams last week due to some family stuff, let's go and make up a night for it. Nope, not yet. Hopefully we'll get this done tomorrow so we can start that tomorrow. Tonight, and start it tomorrow. So, since now and last time, I've done a little bit more grinding. I seem to have all abilities at this point, at least that you get from leveling up. And I've realized that we forgot about something. Actually, there's a couple things we forgot about. So, first order of business. Off to Damdara. For two reasons. One, or was he over here? There we go. There he is. Zalin's over here. Well, 'tis the bold Sir Average show we meet again. It seemeth that here in fair Damdara was once found orichalcum, a material with which was wrought the sword of Urgic, hero of legend. And from the self-same material was wrought other fine weapons and suits of shiny plate, here in this town so sadly fallen to ruin. Have fiends long since carried off all such treasures, or... But we got something here that I forgot to do. Might have helped with that soldier. Alright, so let's check our equipment. Actually, before we do that, let's leave and come back. Reset the checkpoint. Well, auto checkpoint. And then right back in. Oh, he's still here. Figured he'd moved on. Alright, so equipment. Apart from accursed equipment, that's the best weapon we got. Best equipment we got. Dodging. That's to help with what you call it? Evasion. And those two accessories are for luck. So let's stick our heads in here and try this with the Abysmal Knight. Abhorrent Knight? I don't have a sword, I have a boomerang, good sir. Get the model right. Knight Abhorrent. Okay, so Demon Demeanor will be best weapon against him, or best ability. Alright, so out of the options, let's go with heal first. No, I don't need divide yet.
Thou shalt not escape.
Next items. Get that fairy foil going.
Much better.
Man, that's so much better. 3 damage. That's so much better.
Thou shalt not escape. Thou shalt not escape.
Okay, and now's a good time for this. Okay, and must... Ah, of course. Okay, okay. At this point, it's better just get the damage out. Not bad. Not bad at all. We're about to lose that, so I think it's best get that rebuffed.
Not today. Reheal.
Do that.
Much better.
Oh, extra defense is coming in handy. Muster strength.
Thou shalt not escape.
I don't care if you're casting bounce. I'm going for physical. Alright, and muster strength. So this is basically our gimmick, and well, he's in the yellow health at least.
Thou shalt not escape. Much better.
Oh, he's almost down. He's got to be in close. That's not what I meant to do. But, right. Abilities. Meditation. Pump it. There we go. There we go. An ogre shield. Okay. But more importantly, late night. Well, if the other hint we got wasn't enough, there's your indication. And we found Urgic's armor. Nice boost defense and various effects. So let's take a look at it. Alright, Urgic's armor. Peep. Restores HP with every step. All sprints away from damage by swamps or electrified tiles. Nice. We don't have to worry about that anymore. Not like it did much damage, but it's just annoying to heal. Also the damage from all spells and breath attacks. Even better. Even better. Let's toss that in the bag. And just like that, we're no longer going to worry about that. All right. And the second thing I found out about. Let's see here. Next, off to Caitlin. Zalen there should have come over here by now. Where he is, I don't know that detail. I just know that he was supposed to come here. I hope he's not in one of the buildings. There he is. Or go this way. Nothing on the map. All right. Oh, it's not my good friend, Average Joe. A pleasure as always. If the records of the past are to be believed, both Galen of the Golden Voice and Mighty Urgic spent time here in Catlin. Then, too, the world was threatened by a great evil. Much of Galen's work concerned those times, the hero of legend, and the people of this town. Wherefore did he write of such things, thou askest? Why? Because 'twould surely have been impossible not to. Certain records also suggest that he did hide the light of Ire back in our ancestral home, that a careless strum might not summon the fearsome fiends known to roam about hereabouts. Perhaps I, too, shall return to Gallenholm. Its people must surely be pining for the return of their best beloved bard. Huzzah! I have fancy now that and visit the humble town whence I first set forth in my travels. Fair Gallenholm shall surely feeleth the lack of his most gifted son. Well, take the hint. Go to Gallenholm. Here, hold on, Zalon. We're going. Alright, now where is he? And he's just saying this sing Robin Hood song. Was he down on the beach? There he is. We meet again, average Joe. And where more fitting than here, in the home of my storied ancestor? Just now I did meet with a most intriguing roguish fellow by the name of Robin Hood. 'Twas here, or so he doth claim, that his own ancestor did gift unto the father of mighty Erdrick a suit of attire most marvellous indeed. But Sir Ud did seem the kind to elaborate for the sake of a gripping tale. Heavens only know what he imparted to me was the truth. After all, he also spoke of having met with fairies. I myself have heard of tale of creature encounters with fairies in fields of flowers far south, but can such rumors really be true? 'Tis said that my Erdrick did consort with such beings. One could do worse, perhaps, than to go and see. At least they're more clear about where you're supposed to be going. Far field to the south. Well, guess where we're going? To the field of flowers. Alright. Now where is he in here? There's a whole point to this. He's not here. Why is he not here? He said he was going to the field of flowers. Where's that spoony bard? Maybe he meant the fairy village? Not in here, but I could stand a rest. All right, and one quick break. Be right back. Oh, and don't be thinking I'm a one-trick fairy either. I can craft all sort of things, not just sigils. Bring the right bits and bobs, and I'll make something to help you on your way. Okay. Pure water? Holy water. Doesn't look like any of this is... Alright. Let's make one of each. I got more than two, one of each, so we can still see the full list afterwards. Although I might make all the Oomph powders. Yeah, we'll leave one. Kamara Wing. Like, why are these things even a thing at this point? I mean, we've got Zoom. It's free. And lastly, let's get this one here. Strong Medicine. Master Crafter. Craft one of everything. But honestly, none of the items are that impressive for this stage of the game. Anyway, didn't he say he was going to go to the Field of Flowers next? I don't think he got... Well, I want to reapply that. I don't think it got mixed up with the secret spot over here. And speaking of secret spots, I need to go and check something that I don't remember if we checked once we got Snoop. Oh, right. I shouldn't have that ability on right now. Shortcut commands, whistle. Snoop. Nope, not over here. Not over here. I think we went and got this. I just can't remember if we did or not. So let's go back and get to that secret spot that was over on the finger there. Thankfully, we're strong enough that basically we don't have to worry about fighting anything out in the overworld at this point. One more treasure. Okay, so there is one more thing here. So, not that. Not that. Right there. Yggdrasil dress coat. A coat of awe lowers the chance of wearer becoming confused, leaving their spells sealed away or their MP drained. So, if you're doing for a magic build, that's a very good item. Anyway, zoom. Back to Gallenholm. He's still here. Why is he still here? Right. Tell Farius, Field of Flowers to far south. To set a look at the worst, perhaps go and see. Okay. Off to the Field of Flowers. I'm guessing it might be a story trigger that gets him down here. That, or it's skipping a step because of reasons. Reasons I don't understand, but let's check out the next place he's supposed to be. So he's supposed to come here afterwards, but I don't know. Maybe it's, like I said, story reasons. I do like how they repurposed Rubus's tower into the shrine. It makes sense thematically. And cuts out all the inverted control panels as well. Glad they cut that out. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Okay. Well, I was kind of hoping to get a little more powerful before we do this, so off to the Shrine of the Spirit. And we don't have to worry about taking damage when we come out here, because we've got Urgent Armor. Alright, let's see here. Items. Keep those for later. No. No need to keep that on me. That's just have so I can free cast that. Yeah, let's put that away. Let's go to the Raging Bull. Put that in the bag. Alright, that should give us enough room to get the oomph powders out. Alright, I got 5 of these on me. We've seen this song and dance before. Let's do it for one last time. Okay. Let's start with reheal, because we need to get that out first. Next, let's get oomph powder out. Wait. That move removes the spell ability. Son of a...
Much better.
I can't even... That's just funny. Like I said, that's just funny. Oh, frig. Alright, so we know that's not going to work. So we might as well just include Dodgy Jance at this moment, because he's going to do this, so that'll remove our spell, so there's no point doing that now. We're not quite ready to go on the offensive yet, so... There we go, going.
Thou shalt not escape.
Alright, now that that's up, reheal.
Reheal.
Next, oomph powder.
Much better. Not today.
Let's see here. What would be the more cost-efficient approach? I can do wild side, then do that, then do that. Yeah. It's going to be costly, but it's going to hurt a lot when we hit them. Or if we just get wild side and then 2 muster strength, so that's 12. No, effort. We're going this way. We're going full power. It's expensive, but oh sure, paralyzed. But we might get him in the yellow with just that set of actions.
No.
I think this boss might be the worst thing in this game on Draconian mode. Alright, well, we saw this process. Do that.
Thou shalt not escape.
Alright,
Thou
that's
shalt
fine.
not escape.
Go for the double boost.
Reheal.
Okay, we got reheal up.
Thou shalt not escape. Much better. Much better.
That's fine. That's fine. It's already wearing off? I swear, I think they overtuned the balance of Draconian mode because there's barely any reason to use power buff spells.
Much better. Thou shalt not escape.
Oh, right. It's got reheal on, so that's fine.
Thou shalt not escape. Much better.
That's fine. We'll have worn off this round anyway, so. Wait. Lost one. Oh, there. Okay.
Much better.
That's fine. I was going to go on the offensive there anyway.
Reheal. Not today.
Alright, let's see if we can get one off. Okay, good that we didn't do anything there.
Much better. Thou shalt not escape.
If only I wish I didn't have to do that twice. Oh, he's in. Don't risk it. Don't risk it. Don't risk it.
Thou shalt not escape!
Alright, well. We're on the... There we go! Hate this boss. Now that is a health level up. I had one like at 44. I got 0 health up. 0. That is balancing it out. Okay. You got Erdrick's Emblem, aka Sacred Amulet.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Okay, I got voices in my head again. Normally they only happen when I'm dreaming.
You can't you? It's me, the chief. You know, the fairy.
Yes, usually you only talk in my dreams, now...
I'm speaking to you from the Shrine of Rain. Lady Rubus gave me a special new power, you see.
Go on.
The boss wants to talk to you about something. Hang on. Oh, I think this should work.
Let me just, put my hand on her shoulder and make a connection.
Hello. Thanks for getting rid of another one of those horrible monsters. That talisman you just got.
Mm-hmm.
It's a symbol of Rubus's love. She gave it to Erdrick way back when. And you humans came to call it the Mark of Erdrick.
Alrighty. Let's see what we got here.
Now that you've got it, the sage at the Sanctum will recognize you as a hero for sure. So get a move on. The Sage of Rainbows is waiting for you.
Alright, we finally got past that thing. Alright. If we get past that, I'm confident we can beat this tonight. Also helps there's a holiday tomorrow. Alright, the Souped Up Hero Skill Part 3. Give it a read. Alright. And where is it? Right there. Behind the chair. A vial of Sage's Elixir. Alright. But, oh, we beat that thing finally. Ah, I hate that thing. Alright. Let's put that back in the bag. So long as the rest of the bosses, and unless there's a new mini-boss added in, there should only be the Dragon Lord left. Then we should be clear for the rest of the game. Oh, this is new. What's the chief doing here? Oh, hello, Jeb. What are you doing here? What? A bot has asked you to help him find somewhere deep with someone with a deep connection to Erdrick. Let me think. To be honest, I only really knew Erdrick in passing. It was Ortega I knew better, Erdrick's dad. Ortega was crazy. Ortega, he was very strong. You should have seen him swing that huge axe around, but very kind as well. And he once saved me from some monsters in this very field. But you're looking for a specific connection to his child, right? No one really springs to mind, nor that you wouldn't already know, anyway. but the boss knew Edric better. She might know something I don't. If you're ever over at the Shrine of Rain, maybe you can ask her. Ah, so maybe it's not that Galen comes here, or Zalen comes here, but the objective does. Alright, zoom. Well, just in case, let's go stick our heads back in Galenholm in case we need to appraise Zalen of this. But oh, I'm so glad to be past that boss. Okay, so he's still there, so off to the Shrine of Rain. Alright, let's go talk to the boss. Boss told me you should come here, so we did. It's where we used to worship the Lubis, apparently. We're all really excited. All the fairies are here now? Cool. Thanks for bringing Lady Bruce back to us. And not only did she give you her blessing, she also told you what you need to do next. I'm a lucky human. He will be cheering you on all the way. Oh. So go and give that stupid Dragonlord a royal boot up the bum from us. Language. Just who I wanted to see. She filled me on what you're looking for. Somewhere with a deep connection to Erdrick, right? I think I know just the place. And looking for you, I'm feeling charitable today, so I'm going to take you there myself. And we're on the Western Isle. We're on an isle west of Tantagel. It's where Erdrick first set foot in Alfgard. Alfgard? Yeah, Alfgard. Then you walk around. I know there is a place here. More specifically, a mini meadow. Not long after Zoma was defeated, Erdrick came back here and looked up to the sky above. Our hero was always so cheerful in front of other people, but that day, for once, the mask slipped. Eyes that once filled with resolve, now filled with tears. Lips that once kept the stony silence, now moved in silent prayer. Perhaps it was a message to the world above, a message of resurgence to a much-missed mother. Yeah, fun. I think canonically we don't get to revive Ortega, so at least she has somebody. It's at the helm. I put a lot of work into that in last game. A lot of stupid story triggers to get it going. Or perhaps it was a plea. I want to go home. Plea to return home. Doesn't look like anyone's lived here for ages. The Western Isle. On the ground beside it. Now we finally look the part. All we're missing is the sword. It was more closely, and you see there's something engraved inside it. May victory smile upon you, great hero of Alahan. Alahan? I've never heard of that place. Here lies Ortega the hero. Alright. Equipment. The Rigid Bullham to replace with... Oh, that's a nice buff. Now, this is slightly stronger, but it's just straight defense. The Erdrick Shield, bunch of buffs. Alright, so... Peep. Increases assassins to sleep, confusion, bedazzlement, paralysis, instant death. Nice. Also increases the power of lightning spells and abilities. Oh, that's gonna work good. Oh, there's one. 2-leaf clovers. Meh. 70 HP is not much. with how they've shown this place has decayed over time. Fallen into ruin. But more importantly... is Mini Metal 39. I've been in a few times now, so I can just zoom in and out. Do you want to go back to the Shrine of Rain? No. Alright. Just say when you want to head back. So can I zoom now too? Yep, we can warp to the Western Isle whenever we want to. I suppose if you were doing like a speed run on Draki mode, so that you don't have zoom yet, that's how you get out. Roderick Helm was imbued with the hero legend's deepest thoughts and feelings, and those of the people they loved. And they're yours now. Don't let the world forget about them. Alright, so with that done... we've got one last place to go. Now, the helm is a big part, but there should be a follow-up or areas. Zalen moving over here. Is this the noble Sir Average Joe I see before me? 'Tis I, Zalen, the best beloved bard of all of Alfgard. Tell Zalen you found the place he was looking for? Yes. Thou hast learned of a place deeply connected to the legend of mighty Erdrick? The place I have so keenly sought? Yeah, we're going to have to work on that. How to get you over there. You need a ship. Or maybe I can zoom you over there. Oh, truly, such tragedies befell the hero bold? To leave behind once beloved homeland, never to return. How Erdrick must have suffered. Forever in thy debt, good Average Joe. How could I have discovered this myself? But I must commit these emotions to paper, while they resonate yet so profoundly in my chest. Just as mine ancestor Galen, who did continue to celebrate the world's beauty and the nobility of his people, even as darkness descended, and all hope seemed lost. For he and I are the same, chronicles of life in all its majesty. Maybe I should have brought a pen and paper or pen and quill with him. Or quill and paper. Yes! La 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 la! A mother's warmth, a father's pride, a home long lost, a love denied. As everybody turns towards the lake. That voice, could it be Zalen? The best beloved bard himself? Is it a new work, perhaps? 'Tis beautiful and yet so sad. I fear I might... Perhaps I should visit my own mother and father more often. Alright. Plugs to the hot strings right here. But to be fair, the main part of this is getting that helm. This is just icing on the cake. Ho, 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 ho. Thou hast given me the greatest gift of all, friend Average Joe. That of inspiration. My creative drought is at an end. I feel the flow of song return. I must share this gift with the world entire. 1,000 thanks, bold and handsome hero. Why, shucks. One day, Shun, I shall sing of thine own deeds, I am sure of it. Until then, adieu. A new song of Erdrick. I won't lie, I half expected them to do the power rock pose. And there he goes, just skipping away. Right. Mother's warmth, a father's pride, a home long lost, a love denied, Ah, what a melody, what stirring sentiment. I would strive to survive any hardship that I might hear such songs as Aelin's. Everyone's already believe not only was Prince Galen kidnapped, but okay, so nothing else changed there. Alright. Off to the medals, because we can get, there's 2 rewards, and there's 1 medal in our pocket and 1 medal to go. Alright, give me that. A war drum. Alright, get that war drum in my inventory. And with that, we've got a way to oomph whenever we need to. Don't have to worry about running out. Off to the sanctum. I got your proof right here. If thou art of the blood of Erdrick, the one true hero, thou must show the princess proof of thy birthright. Right here.
Blood of the hero, descendant of Erdrick. The time is upon us. Now, at last, rain and sun shall be conjoined. Make haste, give unto me the sunstone and the staff of rain.
Yeah, here you go.
Almighty goddess, hear me. On this day we do lay upon thy sacred altar the offerings of sun and rain.
And with that, we get the rainbow drop. Assuming they haven't changed the name of the translation.
Bring thee the rainbow drop from the altar and go forth.
You've got the rainbow drop, and the last thing we need to get to the final area.
Thou hast endured much, but thou hast prevailed. Go thee to the cape west of Rimmeldar, that o'erlooketh that accursed isle, and there put the drop to use. I shall remain here and offer up prayers for thy success. May fortune go with thee, brave hero.
All right. Away we go. Don't need any encounters. We're just going to go over there, open, and get that bridge open. But yeah, we can buff ourselves indefinitely. We can oomph ourselves indefinitely. It takes time in turns, but we're not working off of limited resources, so we can do all our buffs, breath protection, everything. To the accursed isle. Well, that's a steep drop. You only need something to reach the other side. Use the rainbow drop? I don't know why they ask. Like, if we came here, there's a reason. And the 6 sages shall make the bridge to the Demon King's castle. Wait, wrong game. Meanwhile, with the villain,
Try all thou might, thou shalt not prevail.
who is saying this? Is it Argon?
Still thy tongue. What knowest thee of my powers? I am the Dragon Lord, King of Kings, and the sphere is mine by right.
Bought in, bought out.
But what is this? Can it be? The bridge. It is restored.
Is that Zoma?
Then the so-called hero approacheth. Good. He and the sphere both shall bend before my might.
I don't think they're going to be tougher than the Armageddon.
And so the end draweth near.
I think that's Zoma. Alright, just to make sure I got nothing extra on me. Nope. Against dragons, those claws might be still more effective. But everything else, stick with the boomerang. Well, at least there's no... I stand corrected. I was going to say, at least there's no swamp down here like there was when Zoma's ruled. Alright. Let's get into some fights around here, at least. A Terrorwolf. Wow, that was a hard hit. Barely felt it. Come on. Gotta be a few new enemies out here. Great troll, okay.
Much better.
Be able to buff my attack like this is going to help dramatically. Come on. Need to fill in more of that monster bestiary.
Much better.
Wow, good to know that takes him out in one shot. Like, just a few steps, we heal pretty darn fast. Is there anything else around here? Well, there ain't nothing, so let's move on. Once more into this accursed castle. I said once more into this accursed castle. Still damage for when Ortega ran amok in here. Alright, how many are in here? 4 treasures. Come on. That works. I don't care if it's only one hit, if it's a crit. But yeah, at this point, I think I'm strong enough to fight my way through here without doing any more grinding.
Thou shalt not escape.
Yeah, make sure this thing goes down. Because I found out, well, realized that I could do this. Because we get a massive amount of MP back. So spending a few turns just defending, we can pretty much make ourselves self-sufficient. Alright, cannon box, but chest is empty. Alright, so we can't go in that way, like we could back in Dragon Quest 3. But I suppose that's kind of a moot point because Bitch didn't do here. One man army. Yeah, that'll work. That will work. And that's in there. Let's see what's around here. That's different. Someone's been digging around here. 5 treasures, huh? Ow. I wonder if 2 Dragon Slashes will be enough by itself. And it might be time to change these off. Go with that, and go with Asbestos. There, double protection. Well, further protection against Fire Breath and Ice Breath. Oh, something here. Alright, cool, cool. Good to come down this way. Alright, Ordrum. Ow! Ah, please use that ability more often. Well, at least 2 lightning slashes are good to take him out. Nothing here, it seems. Can't go that way. Plot seems to indicate go under the chair. So obviously we're not going to go under the chair. Alright, let's see. Double Dragon Slash. Nah, it's going to take 3. It would take 3 turns without it, so... Okay, so we can't really do anything else in this section. Fair enough. Let's go to the other one. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Much better.
That ain't too bad. That ain't too bad. Take him on 1 shot. Alright, there we go. Let's clear them out and move on as we heal up. Okay, so like I said, plot wants us to go up there, so obviously we go everywhere but plot. Alright, we are more than strong enough. You know what? As long as we're here, let's go get that so I don't forget about it. Frazzled feathers. Oh, wait, was it Hocus Pocus? No. Well, yes. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's right, stick around. 5 health. These things either got 3 or 5 health. Either way, it's something I can kill. What are we towards, anyway? Status... 6,000, right? Another one of those and we'd have a, get a level up. For the sake of time. Let's save on run around here. Actually, if I really want to save time... Because we're going back to the front door, so just take this as a shortcut. Okay, let's go around the other way. Nothing here. They're both right there. All right. And here we have nothing. Man, this place really has fallen in ruin. Why is that here? Oh. Let's head downstairs and see what's over there. Alright, so we're here this time. There is 3 treasures. And we're going the full loop so we should be able to spot them. Well, that takes care of that one. Okay, so that's just his regular attack. He got lucky with a crit the first time. Alright, so we're strong enough to deal with those guys. The other one was just, you know, a souped-up boss. I'm going to have to spend a few battles. Oh, okay, so... Yeah, that we couldn't be going there, so I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel bad about it, then. There's nothing down here, right? No, there is. But it's empty. Is that going to be a theme of this place? But it's empty. But it's empty. But it's empty. But it's empty. Good hit. And... yeah, better do the drum in that way, because it's still 3 turns, but it saves my MP. There's still 2 on this floor. We know one's back there, so the other one's... somewhere? Also, wait, what? That's one down the center, but we can't get there. I have to come in from a center path. We can't get across there. We can't get across there. So that other path has to come in from somewhere else. Okay, well, at the very least... Let's get into a little battle out here. I think it's safer than in there. Now, you can buff all you want. I'm just going to be defending here. Even if you hit, I'm going to be defending. Let's do that. Yeah, minimize how much damage we take easily. Ow. You know, I should do this at the same time. Focus, focus. And then just defend. Minimize how much damage we take. And we're getting a bunch of extra MP back. By comparison. Alright, we're almost there. Yeah, let's leave it on 420. Thanks for the recharge. And we might as well put these things to use. Alright, so... all that's left is to go forward. But there's no other paths here, so... yeah. You gotta wonder, how long was the Dragon Lord operating out of here? That, I would think with his, pride, he wouldn't have left this place in ruin. Ruined, yes. In ruin. Alright. The faintest of droughts. Droughts? I think it's supposed to be drafts, but I've never seen it spelled like that, but we felt coming from somewhere nearby. We examine the feet ground at my feet, and vroom, a hidden passage. That takes me where? Hero Suit Up Skills Part 4. Give it a read. You know what? Let's actually look at those things. So, Suit Up Skills Part 1. So, wait, was this always in here? Oh, good grief. So this is a breakdown of what all these do. Part 3. Yeah. Oh, so that's how we get down here. That passageway collapsed from there. That's fine. That's fine. I ain't gonna be casting a spell, so it doesn't matter. Ah, come on. Oh, right, it fizzled.
Thou shalt not escape.
That bounces back attacks on everybody? Huh. I am surprised. I figured it'd be just 1-to-1. Nothing? Nothing. Okay. And we've been over there, so all that's forward is this path down here. Yes, keep doing that. I would rather... Ow. Come on. Really? Ugh, just... I swear the hit chance sometimes in this game. Alright, so... We haven't seen anything here, but there's the path forward, so let's go this way. Stop sucking my MP. Although if one of those eye monsters had survived, I would have gone into a defend dance with them, and I gave more back than they take. Ah, shoot. Well, let's turn that off. I know there's one in the center, but where's the other one? 338. But there's two treasures, so are they both down there? Well, worst case scenario, I come back and get them later. Alright, let's go head down to the next floor, see what floor 3 has for us. And down the stairs we go. Three treasures, huh? Well, let's get looking, especially since we can't do much at the moment, since Holy Protection's on. Oh, there's one. Runa Shield, not touching that. Nothing out this way, fair enough. Which way goes which way? We go this way because it's dead end. Alright. Let's see what trouble we get into here. Yeah, no. Not dealing with that mess. Really? Nothing? Okay. Nothing this way, it seems. Yeah, I'm not... Out. That's fine. Good enough. Alright. Nothing here. I know it didn't light up on the map, but checking anyway. Nothing here. Okay, go right on the next intersection. Okay, free turn. Good, good. That's right, just keep doing that. I'm okay with that move. And there we go. Let's see what's down at the end of this path. Should be a treasure chest, methinks. Yep. A hapless helm. There's one more treasure. Alright. We've got 2 of those things, but, well, they're hapless. We don't need them. And I'm thinking there ain't much left on this floor. Let's see. What am I for the next level? 2300. Alright. Got another one, so I might as well just drop it because we're not going to get another level after that. Unless I get a really, really good spawn of liquid middle slimes. Oh, there's a chest. Actually, a mimic. Ooh, going up a level. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, let's get that up again. That's fine. Okay, spells. Reheal. Misses. Don't fall asleep. Cool. Aren't diamonds supposed to protect me from those? Just make sure they're not something you equip, right? Alright, so we can put this away. I'm never actually going to switch off unless there's a real difference, so... Alright, so the one thing that I can't really do outside of that is take out. No, didn't mean to do that. Equipment, elevating shoes, take out. Put that back in. Okay. Well, we know where that last one is. And that's the first time the wax spells actually worked. I thought the diamonds were working from our inventory. Damn, that's some money. Tuesday already. Yep. Hey, well, what's up?
Thou shalt not escape.
Right, pop.
Thou shalt not escape.
Right, let's do a reheal. Muster strength. Not much, just about to start myself. The Armageddon? Yes. Took 2 tries, but we finally got him down. After I went and got everything else I possibly could, including the Urgic armor. Alright, now that that's done... Right, we need Focus Pocus.
Thou shalt not escape.
I opened the app and saw you. Alright.
The end is nigh.
Better do it now.
The end is nigh.
Well, good to show. No, the app isn't hiding me around. Alright, no other treasures. But we're still going to check out this other path just in case. Nope, nothing. Alright. I was dying so much here. Random damage or BS insta-kill? Alright, so forward progress is there. But I want to go back this way. How many are on this floor? 3. And 2 are right here. Well, I am using them technically. Just too much damage from 2 to 3 enemies. Yeah, I won't lie. If getting those few extra levels I had really helped with the Armageddon. Well, that was a waste of a turn. Although, definitely a waste of MP.
Not today.
I must roll just a little too low on those 2 attacks. That should have been done in 2. Oh yeah, how close are we now? Status. 1100. There's nothing that would lead over there. So just so I can get the next map unlocked, let's stick our head over here. Alright, once more. Look how close we get to one-shotting those blue dragons. Alright, cool. Good to know. This goes to nowhere. A suit of hate mail. Well, nothing else on this section, so good thing we checked here. A piece of hate mail. Now I know I feel like a streamer. Nope. Get me out of this mess. Banana bread was good, but too moist. Neighbor said I used wrong cooking pan thing. The one I use makes your cakes don't burn, so you need to bake it longer. I didn't know. Well, is there such a thing as too moist? Except for one specific moist. And there's chest number 3. Alright. Here we go again.
Thou shalt not escape.
Focus, focus. Reheal. Okay. Nothing's fading, so let's get muster up. Not this time. And then Falcon Slash. Another dead level for HP. Nothing else on this level. All right. And good time level up, so we're doing good there. Let's see. But I have to learn somehow. Alright, so obviously to the right looks to be endgame. We don't want to go there. We're missing something of importance. One treasure, huh? And it's right here. Well, that makes my life easy. Okay, there we go. Now the item. War drum.
Much better.
Couple into Luster Strength. And lastly, Great Falcon.
The end is nigh.
Maybe we'd go faster if I didn't do all the buff, but well, where's the fun in that? Alright, so there's nothing else this level, so we just head to the south. We're not getting another level up before the end boss, so I am not going to worry about these guys. We're just going to see if we can find something that will give us something, and we'll go from there. Let's see, anything more? Nothing more on this level, so just get to the end. Nope. No need to fight both of these guys. Nothing else on this level. Up. Okay, anything on this level? No. You know what? We haven't fought you in a bit. Ooh, I'll take that. And I will take that. Dang. Got 7 enemy battle. Erdrick's sword, beloved blade, a legendary hero of old. Oh, something going on here. Oh, just fanfare. That's still good. Can use as an item in battle. Erdrick's legacy. All items. Okay, item. Equipment. Peep. Summons a huge whirlwind. Affects damage on a group of enemies. So where was the other treasure then? I'll have to check that later when we go out. Did our model change? Yes, it did. About time we got an improvement. Now we look the part. I'll admit that is some nice full plate. And so we ain't gonna be fighting much more. Let's just get the only protection on. So where does this go then? This seems different. Deeper and deeper. Well, I guess I'll just keep on going. Walked right by this the first time. And there's mini medal number 40. Yeah, we know it's repeating upon itself. Alright. Anything around here? Nope. Shouldn't be anything else on the map, but, well, you never know. Alright, down, down we go. How many? 2. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. I want to see if there's anything else down here. Double-edged sword. Slightly stronger, but also makes us take damage. Yeah, I'm not using that. Nothing here, nothing there, so let's move on. Now, if only I could recover my MP while walking. That would make things a lot easier. And there's our goal.
Thou shalt not escape! Ha!
So let's just go with a few Falcon Slashes from here. See if that goes faster. Well, the crit might have mattered, but yeah, it might be faster just to do that. Nothing more. All right, let's move on. You mean I took off my special costume for nothing? Down, down, deeper. Oh, I know where this is. This is the end. This is not the end. They changed things. Fair enough. 9 treasures. Oh my. That's pretty bright for the deepest depths of this place. That bridge. Did he organize things? And yeah, I think this was supposed to be the bridge that we originally fought across. Wait, was this the... No. Isn't this the layout for... We came down here and then rushed over to see Otorga lose to the Hydra? Yeah, I think this is that floor. Whoa, that's a lot of treasure chests up there. Alright, now how many of these are mimics? That's a waistband. Items. Peep, this is cursed, isn't it? Cause you be slate anytime you turn. Yeah, not worth it. See the magic, cool. Armedican, alright. Chimera wing. 500 gold. A diamond. Hey, it had to be one mimic in here somewhere. Man, I wish I had an accessory that would give me reheal constantly. Prayer ring, and lastly, gold coins. Nothing else. Okay then. Apart from that one up on the second floor, or first basement.
Much better.
Wow, do that move more often. That hurts very little. What do we need for the next level anyway? Just in case. Yeah, 29,000. Yeah, it's not worth it. Not much in here except ruins. A pleasant field, but why is that down here? Seems out of place. Alright, Gwaelin, what do you want?
I sense the presence of the sphere of light. And if the sphere is present, then so too is the Dragon Lord. Forget not thy promise to me, beloved.
Well, of course I'm coming back alive. Before we do, anything over here? Not a thing. I know the map is empty, but, you know, anything of note. There should be, yeah, nothing else. It looks interesting, but
Thou shalt not escape.
302. Yeah, I think the lightning's a better one. I think lightning might be the better one, unless I got a really different, strong difference in damage rolls. Yeah, no, we're not dealing with that mess. I am going straight through, and we're hitting that portal. I don't know if any battles happen when we get in there, so we are going to take this as our opportunity to get out. I'm grateful they add the shortcut back. Alright, so let's go back around, check the underside there, see where we missed something of missed that one item. Then we warp out, go turn rewards, and see if the Rangham Whip is stronger than Erdrick's Sword. Oh, right, keep going. Loop around. Okay. One more treasure on this ward, huh? Nothing here. Ah, here we go. It was right at the end. It's a cow. Okay. Not really worth it, but alright. Let's go turn this thing in. I am he, collector of the most maximally magnificent of minuscule marvels, the very monarch of metals himself. Thou art come bearing yet more mini metals? This is a miniature miracle indeed. Quickly, hand them to me. Very good, very good. Thou trusted unto me a total of 40 metals thus far, good average Joe. For delivering 40 metals unto me, present thee with thy reward, a Graham Whip. Zounds! To have amassed the maximum of mini metals is a feat indeed. I have not remaining with which to reward thee, save my maximum respect and appreciation. But yea, thou hast achieved feats that may be described at minimum as magnificent. Thou art no mere medal hunter, but a medal maestro. I pray the items with which I have awarded thee prove to at least minimally useful on the adventure ahead. I'm surprised I got all 40 naturally. Well, once you get Snoop and Nose for Treasure, it gets a lot easier. Okay, so equipment. So, not as good as my whip. And only slightly stronger than the middle wing boomerang. So, I'll be honest, I'm not sure if that's worthwhile reward. Like, you get through... If you've gotten to that point where you're going to get that as one of the last rewards, you've already got the metal wing boomerang, which arguably better. Are you starting 2 right away? Yes. Maybe not tonight, but probably tomorrow. All right. All that's left is the bosses themselves. All right. Try and line this up properly.
So, thou art come before me at last. I am the Dragon Lord, Master of Masters, King of Kings. So hasty. Pray, let us talk a while. Know that I do not call myself king without reason. My kind were once masters of this world, though you humans seem to have long since forgotten. so, this, the sphere of light, would have been my birthright, and the source of untold power both.
Okay, get to the point.
Yet mine ancestors saw fit to award it to a human hero, whose deeds she did deem worthy. Let me in turn commend thy deeds, descendant of that same human. Thou hast overcome much to reach me. Long have I awaited this moment. Come, take thy rightful place.
Ah, the classic Faustian bargain.
So, and I will grant unto thee dominion over half this world. What sayest thou? Wilt thou rule beside me?
Well, we know how this ends. Technically, it goes into Dragon Quest Builders 1. And since I just saved, let's do it for the lulz.
Then let it be so. Yea, and to signify the peace between us, wilt thou offer up thy weapon unto me?
Sure, I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
The great blade. Hadst thou but trusted thine arm, such a weapon might well have brought thee victory. It mattereth not. That thou hast surrendered it unto me is what mattereth most. And thou shalt receive thy just reward. This world shall be cleft in twain, and its blackest pits and dankest recesses rendered unto thee.
Really? We're not going to actually voice this part over? Huh. May the darkness engulf thee for all eternity. On the NES, the game pretty much freezes and you have to reset. Lol. Good morning, thee, friend. By thy groans, I gather thy dreams were troubled. To what manner of visions did thou bear us witness, I wonder? Go forth. Dealing with the devil. Okay, I wondered if they would give us an achievement for that. Okay, so we still have Erdrick's weapon. You lost a bunch of money, probably. So we're not having that on our official file. As long as I get the achievement. Alright. Now, for real. And just in case. Alright. Equipment. Make sure I've got the right items on my inventory. Alright. Song and dance. Ba-ba-da, 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 ba-da.
What sayest thou?
No.
Thou wishest not for half the world. Wilt thou not reconsider? 'Tis an offer few would refuse.
No.
Thou wilt brook no such covenant. Thou art resolved to face me no matter the cost.
I figured we'd have another one there.
It. Come, fool. Know thine insignificance.
Okay, so if previous iterations are true, oh, he's got disruption. Okay, fair enough. Still going to go with the same thing. Oh, that's beautiful lack of damage. Oh, that stung a little.
Much better.
We do have that on, so we should get an extra bonus out of that.
How dare thee! How dare my pain is my pleasure!
Not like that as much. Alright, well, let's just keep going while we're boosted.
How I pity thee. Squirm, maggot. Enough games.
Alright, well, now will be a good time to do that. Except I can't because I'm fizzled.
Thou art no match for me.
Thou shalt not escape.
Kneel before me.
Spell resistance. Ooh, okay. That's a good one. With him buffed up the moment, I'm thinking...
Thou art no match for me.
Well, that works out.
Thou shalt not escape.
Maggot. Squirm, maggot.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, well, nothing really happens, but so let's go continue with defending champion.
Thou shalt.
Insolent worm.
That's fine. Okay, that's worn off. Meditation.
A battle for the ages. How I pity thee.
Alright, focus pocus.
Maggot, this is far from over.
That's fine. As long as he's not recovering health every turn, I am okay with it. Alright, defend. Let's get our MP back up before we move into the second phase.
This is far from over. This is far from over.
Yeah, you keep saying that. Oops, didn't mean to attack there. Oh well.
How dare thee! A battle for the ages.
Thou shalt not escape.
Try and ride this out. Be conservative on this very much.
Thou art no match for me.
Alright. Meditation again.
Insolent worm. Perish.
Much better.
Squirm, maggot. A battle for the ages.
Alright. Which one's the best one? Lightning Slash.
Know thy place. Thou art no match for
Good, good. I don't want to kill him just yet. I want another chance to recover.
Thou shalt not escape!
That's fine. And, okay, where's off of him? Good. Alright. Now meditation.
This world is mine. Beg for thy life.
Defend.
How I pity thee.
I'm so glad I learned that defending it once we got that sigil actually will give our MP back. I didn't realize that when we first got it. But, oh, it makes life so much easier. I might have been able to win that last attempt on last stream against the Armageddon. Alright. That's fine. Alright, meditation. That's fine. It's gonna be, yeah, 50, that's fine, that's fine. He's gotta be low. Come on. 55. 91. Yeah, we should be able to survive it. Fine. That's fine. Of course. Not gonna hurt me that bad, but he won't wake up. There we go. That helps wake up. I said that helps wake up.
This world is mine. Kneel before me.
Okay, that's not too bad. That ain't too bad at all.
A battle for the ages.
Well, I got lucky on that one. Well, if I need to defend, must be a good time to regen MP. Just use the item to wake up. What item to wake up?
This world is mine.
Come on, he's got.
Battle for the ages. How dare they?
I feel like it might be worthwhile to use defending champion at this point. Yeah, 5 damage total. Definitely worth it. There we go. Good timing for that.
Human. The power of the light is no mere trifle.
Yeah, no GG just yet. We got second for him to beat.
Needs rise to meet it. For I shall not be bested. Witness the might of my line.
The Dragon Lord flickers and fades. And the classic pose. Only to reveal his terrifying true form. Okay, so considering he's a dragon,
Thou shalt not escape!
Alright, you can buff all you... Oh, well, you're going first anyway, so it doesn't matter. Wow, that was fast. I wonder if you go for the checkpoint. Nah, you have to go back to the first phase anyway. Items. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. I went to go to the other one. Alright, well, that's better. That's already a good, better start. Okay, heal yourself. I don't care. I haven't done anything yet. But at least he isn't healing automatically every turn. He has to spend a turn to do that. So I can work with that.
Much better.
Wait, no. Abilities. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was with resistance, so... Even then, that's not too dangerous. That's not too dangerous. If anything, taking the fire breath is probably safer.
Thou shalt not escape.
Okay, we've got that up. That's War Drum.
Thou shalt not escape.
Cool, that's fine. That's even fine. Alright, next. Abilities.
Much better. Thou shalt not escape.
Unsurprised. Cool, cool. Ah, I'm out short of it. Alright. Triples Dragon Slash. Everything returns to normal, huh? In that case, I am going to defend, because this is probably going to hurt.
Much better.
Yep, that would have killed me, probably.
Much better.
I am riding out that oomph.
Shalt not.
Okay. Just make sure. Nothing. Alright, cool. Well. Let's go through that process again.
Much better.
Alright, re-heal.
Much better.
Help dodge. Unsurprised. Unsurprised. I'm okay with that. Items.
Thou shalt not escape.
Alright, re-heal is about to wear off. Let's refresh it.
Much better.
Well, that was a bit of a waste. Since he's got oomph on at the moment, let's just go. Yeah, right choice. Right choice.
Thou shalt not.
Alright, defend. Let's get some AP back. That's fine. And 15 damage? No problem. His defense is up, but that's fading. I think we can get away with one round of defend. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's just defend for the moment. Get our MP back up. If he ain't healing, I don't care. Ow. Okay, this is where meditation actually got to kick in. Okay, you want to do that? That's fine. You want to do that? That's perfectly fine. Ow!
Not today. Thou shalt not escape.
Alright, just meditation right back up. Let's go free heal here. That's fine. That's again fine.
Much better.
Attack up.
Thou shalt not escape.
Okay, that's fine if my defense goes down a little bit.
Much better. Much better.
Oh, come on! Well, might as well. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Defending champ.
Much better.
Yep, that was the right call. As long as he's got oomph up, I am not risking. That was with defending champ up. Oh wow, that would have killed me from full.
Much better.
Okay, that's fine. Meditation. That's fine. That's also fine. Alright. I'm surprised there's no way for me to increase my speed. Or maybe I've missed it. We gotta get our MP back up, so I'm gonna take some time to defend. This might be a mistake. I got lucky that worked. Got Frizz. 4-7, ain't bad. Okay, he's back to normal. Let's get back to getting our MP restored. Got Frizz. That's fine. You know, for Scorch, that didn't do as much as I feared it would. I'm just going to heal up now. Especially since one defend will take care of it. Or basically cover the cost. Alright. Got buff, that's fine. With how much damage done to you, I don't care if you do 168. Right, meditation. We're back up to full. That's out. Fine. Defend. Only do like that. That's perfectly fine. Drive, that's perfectly fine. Although, I really wish I could get... Okay, here we go. Defend. Free turn. Alright, cool. We're almost there. That's fine. Alright. Meditation. That's fine. And bam. Alright, full health. Okay, he's... $210. All right, that's fine. That's fine. All right, that's down.
Thou shalt not escape.
Unsurprised. Frozen Fear. Okay, fine. Get my turn. So it basically amounts to nothing that round. Okay, next. Focus Pocus.
Much better.
Alright, that's up, that's up. Let's get Reheal up.
Thou shalt not escape.
Oh, this might end poorly. I think we're about to lose this attempt, and we're getting reset. Oh, wow, this thing hits hard on, I don't want to resort to just cop-out strats. And I don't think attacker is not actually worth that much.
Much better.
Well, ain't gonna make much of a difference there.
No.
They do not make him a joke. But honestly, I think it's the worst part is just the turn efficiency. He gets 2 turns to my 1 all the time. At least with the other one, it was like 4 turns to 4 turns. Oh yeah, it's just that turn efficiency that works against me so much. Okay.
Much better.
Now it's the start of the battle. Let's see something here. Defend... Oh, right, I can't. Okay, he's oomphed at the moment, so...
Much better. Thou shalt not escape. Much better. Not today.
That's fine. Okay. Reheal. Ability Focus Pocus.
Much better.
Muster strength.
Much better.
Okay, let's go with double dragon slash. That kind of works. That's about to wear off. Let's go with another double dragon in there. Not as potent, but potent enough. Alright, so spells, reheal. That's fine. Next up, Focus Pocus. I have to keep myself above 400 health. Do I have anything else that would help in this situation besides that? Let's get reheal up first.
Not today.
Let's try something here. Defending champ. That's fine. That's fine. I want to see. Does this actually defend myself or just give me the protection?
Not today.
It does. I should be using this. Get some damage in and get my defensive up. Okay. Now, it doesn't do anything against that, but it does dramatically reduce the damage I take. Maybe not dramatically, but at least it does a decent defense. No. Alright, defensive chance. Just stands there and takes it. Fair enough. Reheal. That's fine. That's also fine. Focus, Pocus. Let's try this again. Alright, what's fading? Both of them, lovely. I want to focus up more.
Thou shalt not escape. Not today.
That's good. That's fine.
Reheal.
That works out perfectly fine to me. And we're good on that front. Okay. The buff is about to wear off.
Much better.
Focus Pocus, about to wear off.
Thou shalt not escape.
Alright, both of...
Reheal.
That's fine. And that's fine. And what's the point of having both of them up if I can't get all three of them up at the same time? See, this is what I think they didn't fine-tune for Draconian mode in this game. Maybe it's better balanced for the second game, but this one, they made it a little bit too strict on the turn economy to have buffs up.
Much better. Much better.
Good, good. That's some good damage. Unfortunately, I shouldn't be doing this. I should be healing. Okay, kabuff. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't risk it. Just take the meditation. Okay, we got the heal off. Alright, got lucky on that. Okay, good. That's worn off. Defend, I got my MP back up. Yeah, 13 damage. You keep casting spells. Do breath attacks. I welcome those. It's your physical attack that's ridiculous. I was going to buy SH2R today, but Black Friday is 10 days, so I might save $10. Shadow Hearts 2 Reloaded? I'm not sure which game you're referring to there.
Not today. Not today.
Silent Hill 2 Remake. Ah. I've been watching Let's Play of that as episodes come out, and I don't know, it just feels like it's missing something compared to the original. Maybe the hardware limitations made it more spookier than... Oh, I should have healed there. Oh, definitely should have healed there. Ow. Ow. Oh, here we go again. It's missing the not fidelity. Would your attack go back down, please? There we go. Thank you. Unsurprised. Unsurprised. Good, good. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So, not half health yet, but at the very least, we're in good shape. All right. Let's see if I can cop out.
Not escape.
Okay, good reflection. Good reflection.
Not today.
That's fine. That is fine.
Oh,
33 damage, and we recover 31 health. So, easily balanced.
thou shalt not escape.
Okay, there we go. So, where were we? Right, we heal.
Thou shalt not escape. Much better.
Focus.
Much better.
Unsurprised. Unsurprised. Good, good.
Much better.
I prefer to sign more, but I guess we're going to go with this. Alright, we're into that zone again. Okay.
Much better. Much better.
That's fine. Reflected. Good. Cop out.
Thou shalt not escape.
One. That's fine. That's fine. Can his MP attack return to normal? You know what I realized? You can use the PS1 2 cable on PS3 and play the PS Classic on CRT. Really? Huh, that's interesting. Alright, here's hoping I don't... Good. And that's fine. That's fine. His defense should... Oh, for the love of... I'm just going to have to chance it. Okay. 204, that's fine. Okay. And we're down to red text. Okay. Let's reheal.
Thou shalt not escape.
Frizz, I'll take that gladly. That's fine. We got the MP for it. Let's just make sure we stay topped up in case of unfortunate situations. Focus, focused. Alright, good, good.
Much better.
Did we ever figure out if it's better out? And that's why I want to heal. Have we ever found out if it's better to reapply a buff before it wears off or just recast it after it's worn off? In terms of getting it to actually last the most amount of turns. Oh, you got out of that. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Right, items. War drum. Great.
Thou shalt not escape.
Oh, better if it's a defense buff. Well, yeah, we know if casting buff twice will increase its effectiveness, but I mean in terms of how long it lasts. Ow. Okay, good. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Reheal. Okay. Focus, focus. Ow.
Thou shalt not escape.
It's better to make sure I'm at full health in case of unfortunateness, but go frizz, which means we're going to get a scorch. Heal. Okay, got that restored for free. Items, war drum. Well, at least my turn gets restored. Nope. Okay, well, crit works. That's fine. You know what? That's fine.
Thou shalt not escape.
Ow. Alright, we're in the right range for that. War drum. I don't risk it. Or maybe I do. Ow, I'm dead. I'm not dead. At least not yet. I got greedy. And I'm dead. Oh, I live with 10. I got a sense he's going to attack. Oh, he didn't attack first. Okay, that was overkill, but yeah. Unsurprised. Okay, here we go. Focus, pocus. That's fine. Let's get the war drum up. You got that? Okay, fine, fine.
Thou shalt not escape. Not today.
Miss. Good. I got all those up and double. Ah, he lived. Alright, there we go. Double, but I can live with that.
Reheal.
194. Okay, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. He'll go into a Scorch.
Thou shalt not escape. Thou shalt not escape.
Oh, come on. Spells, reheal. So, okay, he's going first. Nope. Chances are we're not going to be able to do anything, so... I don't like this, but since he's going to go first, I got to do something to make sure I try and minimize my damage. That's fine.
Much better.
And I'll take that. Might have used cop-out, but at the same time, it's not me focusing on cop-out. It's just using it at opportune times when I need to. The Dragon Lord is defeated.
Not yet. This is not the true power of dragons.
Oh, we're on auto here.
I need only draw upon that which is my birthright. My mother's gift unto me. Wherefore refusest thou the darkness? Wherefore refusest thou me?
Dare you to walk back. Well, everything's going to be safe at the end, so what does it matter? Now, unlike future generations...
The light. It fadeth.
Now, unlike other generations, take the sword with you. Or I don't get a choice in the matter.
You have done well, child of light. The time is come to bring this chapter to a close.
Average Joe rests the Spear of Light for the Dragon Lord's death grip. Although there ain't much of a grip left, he's kind of disintegrated. As he holds it aloft, a blinding light radiates from deep within its core.
Yet so long as a seed of darkness remains, those of your line must remain ever vigilant.
I mean, what's with that background? That's a dirt interior. But we seem to be walking outside. Or are we looking back into the castle at this point, from this angle? The great evils have vanished, and the world knows peace once more. Tell the king of your victory. And we'll be fine. What? No sub floor? The Mark of Erdrick. Might as well put that on. And the elevating shoes. That's right, we're going to get to level 99 by walking around in postgame. Look at the grass. Everything's growing strongly. The flowers are blooming. The poison is gone. Now, there's a nice touch that not a lot of games will do. Is after you've beaten the final boss, you get a chance to actually explore the world. In time of peace. The ones that I can really think of are all happen to be Enix or Square Enix games. Nope, go around. Let the world at peace. Holy protection for everybody. Dark Souls 2, 3, Sekiro. Mighty ever show, make haste forthwith to the castle. His Majesty hath received word of thy victory, and await thy return most eagerly. Oh, I came in from the south. Now you say, "'Tis true that thou didst save the world, is it not? Why, thou'rt a fine young specimen indeed. Perhaps we might dine together one evening soon?" "Nay. All hail, mighty Herdrick. Long live the hero Average Joe." "Oh, Average Joe, 'tis thee. That is... We all owe thee a great debt indeed. Let's go see, what's his name got to say? It'll be faster to go this way. Alright, what do you say, Roderick? You don't say anything because you're not here. Huh. Okay. Let's, go to the top right. Are you finally synced up with his girlfriend? Yep. "I thank thee, friend. Were not thy kind words, mayhap I had fallen from my beloved's good graces. Oh, my sweetling. At long last did my rook find his beloved in it. Alas, he hath yet to find his wits, and I do begin to lose patience. The words passed down through Roderick's line to aid thee in thy quest to restore peace into the realm? Thou jests with me, surely. Perhaps he is not so witless after all. He. Okay, I've carried on this joke long enough. Let's see what the sage says. "Oh, if not the hero Average Joe, full well didst thou quit thyself, my boy. Look close your minds. Wouldst thou see it? Aye, more rainbows. Thou ooze of delirious happiness. What sayest thou? Tears? Foolish child. I have not shed a tear in 50 years. Cool. Let's check out on the guard. As the goddess intended. His Majesty must be much relieved. Go see the king! My son taken a hand once more, and plieth his trade and anvil with gusto. Some years since he did abandon the life of smith in favour of that of a warrior. Now 'twould seem eager to make up for lost time. We have endured much, but I dare to hope that the end result will show our travels to have been worthwhile. My son did come to me, and did bow low his head, and did humbly request I take him once more as apprentice at the forge. And lo, I did permit him to return. Perhaps I grow soft-hearted in mine old age. Still, now that he hath submitted to mine authority, I shall not go lightly in my teachings. Should he think the road ahead an easy one, he shall soon learn his folly. Though I am my heart by giving the Dragon Lord a right good hiding, it seemeth that some other cove hath been me to it. Then I suppose there's not else for it. I shall purchase myself a plowshare or an adze, and set about my hometown restoring its former glory. 1,000 thanks, 1,000,000. Thou art a fine fellow indeed. I figured the guardman would be in here. Okay, what everyone else is saying, but he must be either back at the castle or at home. Yeah, it must be at the castle then. Let us tie up our past in a handkerchief and set out into the woods, there to enjoy it together. Average Joe, 'tis thee! Ne'er can we thank thee enough for all thou hast done in returning peace to our world. To step outside in the wilds with fear of fiends or foul play is unlike a dream. Okay, so they're a combo NPC now. Oh, there he is. I'm blind. 'Tis done at last, is it not, ever Joe? The dragon knows no more, praise be. I have decided to take up the smith's hammer, and to learn all that I can from my father while I still might. Though we once fought bitterly, he wishing me to follow in family trade, and I wishing instead to follow my friends in the soldiery, we shall fight no longer. Nay, for I was a fool. My life shall not be taken to the forge, as it should have been all these long years. Yeah, but if you hadn't been stepped up in soldiery, who knows if you'd be able to protect your family in that crucial moment. Alright, let's go to the Shrine of Rain. No, fairies are still here. Maybe the whole hero thing wasn't nonsense after all. Well, I did it. So you defeated the dragon and got back to spare light. Not bad. Not bad at all. I can only imagine what would have happened to the world if you hadn't shown up when you did. Seriously though, we asked a lot of you, and you didn't let us down. Thank you, Avisho. You're a true hero. Strong and kind. Thank you, Erdrick. I beg thee of thy forgiveness. Had I known that thy veins coursed with the blood of mighty Erdrick, I should never presume to test thee. The song of thy deeds shall be sung throughout the years. All hail Average Joe, the Erdrick of our age. Alright, nothing of note. Okay, let's go to Gallon Home, see what Zalin has to say. Start working on that song. Also, do we run into the heroes at all? Actually, no. Let's see what the beginning bard. The sign of Erdrick's sight to be seen, his sword e'er sharp and his bearing serene. With love and with courage he fighteth for good, and long shall we sing of him, and so we should. My thanks, thou art too kind. Actually, hold on. Don't I have... Oh! Oh! Where did my sword go? Like... Oh, right. I took out that in order to get the Mark of Erdrick on. That's why I lost this spot. Alright. Well, beg. Beg. Don't need those anymore. Beg. Galen's not here. Okay. Let's go to the Western Island. See if he popped up his head there. I imagine he's over at Tangel Castle, but... Who knows? Maybe he's here looking for inspiration. I've been here a few times. I can't zoom in and out. Can you go back to the shrine? No. And doesn't change anything there. Fair enough. Okay, nothing to do here then. Let's go to the fairy village. You did, didn't you? The air hasn't felt so clear in a long time. This probably won't come as a surprise, but I didn't think much of it when we first met. But you really are a hero. The blood of Roger Creek does flow in those veins. Thank you. I mean that. You saved us all, and we'll be telling the story for a long time to come. You actually did it. You actually saved the world. I can't tell you how grateful we all are. Well, to tell the truth, we're still grieving for all those we lost. We're going to rebuild. It's going to be even better than before. Yes, just you watch us. Alright, so I was going to go somewhere else, but let's go to the Cave of the Dwarves. Alright. Number 1. I thought my crafty years would end, but they continue, thanks to you. This meaneth more than words can say. If the peace we now enjoy is also continued, the spirit of light must never be suffered to fall into the wrong hands again. We dwarves will play our part in seeing that is so. If e'er thou hast need of our aid, thou needest but say it. Alright, we got a little mark of medals. Could you go around and get the last of the rewards? Got a pointless post-game, but... We am actually impressed to hear that thou didst lay low the dreaded Dragon Lord, and with a minimum of effort, if the tales are to be believed. No, there was a lot of effort. Slayer of great evils, prodigious gatherer of miniature medals. Why, thou art the most maximally impressive fellow I ever did lay my eyes upon. I feel I might gain much from consulting with one so blessed on where the next developments in the arena of miniature meddling might lie. Alas, I can see that thou hast minimal time to spare. No matter, go on thy way, O master of metals. But shouldst thou change thy mind, I know that I shall await thy return. But together, we might establish a nation that one day could come to be known as the motherland of metals. Dude, you need a new hobby. Alright, and lastly, Catelyn. Alright. Praise be unto the mighty, for unto us she did send bold average Joe, truly a hero for the ages. Well, let's see what the Blowhard has to say. Bold Sir Average Joe, thou art strong and noble beyond measure, I beg of thee. Take me as thine and pray. Well, at least he's not... has some humility to ask someone he knows is stronger. May thou be 1,000 times blessed, bold Average Joe, for thou hast delivered us from peril. I shall follow the example of Galen of the Golden Voice, and mine own beloved father, and see the tale of our Saviour's magnificence and benevolence passed down through the years. Light has returneth, and all thanks to thee, child. At last, the poor souls we lost might rest in peace. Thou hast done more good than thou canst possibly know. Brave, felicitations! The darkness hath been defeated. Now set forth and seek arms with the King of Tantagel. Well, let's do like you said. Off to Tantagel. Well. Behold, the sky from the Dragon Lord's Isle is clear at last. We are forever in thy debt, brave hero. Mighty Average Joe, make haste forthwith to the castle. His Majesty hath received word of thy victory, and awaiteth thy return most eagerly. What about you? Thou art most gallant and bold, hee hee. A man among men, a hero among heroes. Oh. Ah, they are here, okay. What do you guys say, Robin? Verily thou hast laid a blind Average Joe. I did see in thee the right stuff, and the right stuff thou hast shown. I fancy I must do something yet more impressive in turn, or see myself undone. Aye, boss, let's seek out the legendary treasure or some such. Cor blimey, and verily, that is an idea and a half. Come, comrades, we have riches to find. Ah, and should we beg aught? Full 1/5 that shall be thine, Average Joe. Thou didst save the world, after all. This roguish fowl who doth bellow his every word fit to shatter the windows of the town? 'Tis the villain Robin Hood, is it not? Zounds, boss, we've been rumbled. Nick us. Very well then, I must away, good Average Joe. Until we meet again. Honestly, I think they should have done the zoom sound effect, even though we know they're running. Might even head to the castle forthwith. They could have at least let me keep the cool armor on. Let me guess. You ain't gonna let me go down this path. I thought so. Tarry not. Hie thee to his majesty. Post haste. Behold, Sir Average Joe, thou art a strong and noble beyond measure. Beg of thee, take me aside. Now they're using text now, aren't we? Okay. Let's get this show on the road. Oh, we can actually talk to them. Tarry not, his majesty post haste. Thou didst vanquish the wicked dragon lord, and do so struck a blow for all of us, my fallen crabs included. I doff my cap to thee, sir. To think that one exists among us capable of defeating the dread dragon lord himself. Thou art truly a hero. No other words such suffice. I'll hail Average Joe. Tarry not. Ah, there you are. Long did Princess Gwaelin await the coming of the prophesied hero, and lo, thou dost come. Our thanks to thee, bold Average Joe. Not a moment did I doubt that thou wouldst prevail, but to do so as thou didst. I'll hail the insurmountable Average Joe. Forgive me, I'm so surpassingly happy I can scarce hold back the tears. Thou wert as good as thy word, beloved, and did drive the darkness from the land. I am more happy than words can say. Sir Average Joe, is it not thee? Wherefore the grudest thou not thy king? All right, fine.
Brave hero, didst thou best the Dragon Lord and regain the Sphere of Light also? Thy deeds are those of a hero, and let none say otherwise.
Welcome home, beloved. Right glad am I that thou didst keep thy promise to return unto me. There can be no doubt now that thou art that which thou hast long claimed to be, the true descendant of mighty Erdrick.
Well, shucks.
The darkness hath been driven back at his hand, and the fiends with it. And in celebration of this, a great feast shall be held. All shall hail the Savior who did come to us in our time of direst need.
Doth aught trouble thee, beloved? Wherefore lingereth the hero of the hour in such a place?
I feel uncontented.
Strange. I too did feel that something called me here.
Oh, we actually got a plot reason for this. Okay. All right, Rubus, tell us what's going on.
Scion of Erdrick, Gwaelin of Tantagel. By your efforts, the world has been made safe once more. I am grateful beyond words.
The Lady Rubis!
Bold hero.
This is probably the first time she's heard it outright.
The world has been freed from the darkness and may once more be reborn into the light. You know not how much your efforts mean.
And thus, all is now at an end?
Alas, no. For we do not yet know how or by whom the Dragon Lord was infected with the darkness. I sense the presence of one in whom a yet greater wickedness resides.
Argon.
In time, the dark shall surely rise again. And when it does, I shall once more do all in my power to see that it does not swallow this world entire. However, I cannot do so alone. Scion of Erdrick, will those who follow you possess the strength to prevail as you have done?
Good answer.
Almighty Rubis, we hereby swear that we shall do all in our power to see the world of the future filled with kind-hearted and heroic souls both.
I don't think you realize just what you agreed to.
Thou canst trust in us. Humankind shall not fail thee.
You have my thanks, and I swear this in turn. Though I may not be always at your side, my children, I shall be always with you in spirit. Ever shall I watch over you.
Beloved, this oath we here swear shall bring hope to future generations.
Scion of Erdrick, entrust unto me the 5 sigils. When the dark rises once more,
I do appreciate that they're actually
key,
continuing this, like actually connecting the stories. Like why these 5 sigils are suddenly important to the plot in the second game. Or I suppose technically our third game. Okay. I want to miss my ability to divide, but... Oh, I expected them to take off one at a time, just do.
The fairies shall know how to find me when the time comes, and we shall meet again. I shall be reunited with the heroes of the line of Erdrick. It is simply a matter of time.
About less than 24 hours. Alright, let's see what else they're doing. I'm just gonna close the door to the light there. I know that's not some roundabout way to reference Kingdom Hearts.
Forgive me for the sudden summons, good sir. I would speak with thee of something.
Oh? Are we getting post-game stuff now? Or is this just more of the ending?
Lo, the words of the ancients do ring clear and true down through the ages. The promised hero, in whose veins floweth the blood of mighty Erdrick, is none other than thee. If there be a better man to rule this land, I know him not. What sayest thou? Wilt thou take the throne in my stead? Wilt thou watch o'er this fair realm till thy dying day?
I will not.
Oh, we actually get to break the silence.
My thanks, Majesty. But were I ever to rule, it must needs be a realm of mine own founding.
So be it. 'Tis not for me to persuade thee. But wheresoever thou goest, I would have thee take the sphere of light with thee.
Not a bad decision.
'Tis the right of heroes to bear it, after all. Now go forth, and may good fortune go with thee.
Alright, what say you, Chancellor? Simple nod?
Wait! Wait, I prithee! Take me with thee, my dearest heart. Pray, forsake me not. Wilt thou take me for thy companion? Thou wilt? Oh, joy!
I'm gonna take the kingdom, but I am taking her.
so grow strong in both body and soul. That we might one day fulfill the vow we have made to Lady Rubis.
I was like, Father, what vow?
'Twould seem a new journey awaiteth you both. May it be a happy one.
Here we go. That's not the music I expected. I expected the theme of Dragon Quest, not this music, but oh well, that was fun. I won't lie. I really think they didn't balance the Draconian mode difficulty properly for having only one turn. Because there's 3 fights that I think were not balanced for Draconian mode. The dual zombie dragons, the Armageddon, and the Dragon Lord. I was over-leveled for what I should have been. Powered up with the best equipment. And if my health was below 400, I had to rely on sheer luck to make sure he didn't kill me. I really think that the damage quotient was not properly balanced for some enemies for Draconian mode. But apart from those, that was a fun challenge. Although I will say I really should have made it so that buffs lasted more than 3 turns at most. Maybe there was a 4th turn, but it doesn't last often. But just like, we're basically killing a part of the game mechanics for difficulty. I'm not opposed to higher difficulty, but at the same time, make it so that some mechanics are just not worth it, unless you know, okay, this is the meta strategy for dealing with this particular enemy. It's just they need a little more time to balance things. But other than that, that was a fun romp through what is really a very bare bones and straightforward RPG. I mean, it was one of the first popular RPGs, so they couldn't add too much to it, but what they did add, I really liked. It was a good building of the world, just like how it expand the story. And that's what I like. Is like, let's not remake these from the ground up, Final Fantasy VII. We just take the original story, we add some extra bits, maybe smooth a few details so it's not as jarring, but generally, we keep it pretty good. We just expand on it instead of rewriting things. So, I'm looking forward to see what happens in 2. I already know some things. Thank you, YouTube, for sharing things that I did not ask for in the first place. Prompt to save. Or we got post-credit scenes. Hello, Hargon. Although I do wonder, is Zoma involved in this process somewhat? Because
Alas, Majesty, thy precious child hast failed thee.
was that Hargon then speaking, or was that Zoma?
Shall not. This wicked world shall be remade. I swear it. Upon my name.
Hargon. I think that's his name. To be continued. In Dragon Quest 3. I mean 2. A Lightbringer. So, which one do you want to say? Yes. Boy, I hope that doesn't go overwrite back to 1. Although if it did, I might take another run quickly with all the overpowered equipment. Get my name, birth certificate changed now. Erdrick. Alright, so, do we get anything extra from this? Venture forth. Choose a log. Triggering souped up soul sigil skills. And now, if you didn't figure it out before, here's the just giving it to you. Well, the soul effect triggers when the hero's health is below 50%. This isn't the only way to make magic work. Falling status can also help tap into the Sacred Stone's power. Focus, and reheal. Welcome back to the show and respite. And we're right back before we defeated the Dragon Lord. But there doesn't seem to be anything extra to do. Level 1, tell me out here. Is there a post-game for Dragon Quest 1? Am I just not hit the sequence triggers for it yet, or do they not have one? And we got Erdrick's sword back, and our cool armor. Like, seriously, was there a reason we couldn't keep the cool armor on for the post-game? Like, I would think that, like, is something. No clue? Okay. Doesn't seem like there is anything. Usually they would have popped up now with something. I just moved on. Well, since we're here in the castle area, I'm just going to take a quick jaunt to the king, see if there's anything that happens there. And if not, we'll do a quick search. But if that's the case, then I guess we're going to call it. Bum, 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 bum. I just... Alright, anything out of you? Anything out of you? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Alright, let's see here. No, it does not look like there is a post-game for Dragon Quest 1. I ain't going to ask about 2 because we ain't there yet. Alright, well... I guess we're going to call it there. See you same time tomorrow, same bat channel. No, you're saying it wrong. See you tomorrow, same Joe time, same Joe channel. But with that, we are going to take it tonight. Thank you all for joining me. As we just made the joke of, join me tomorrow and we jump into Dragon Quest 2. There is... the new Zelda Hyrule Warriors game that came out. And if it wasn't for this, I'd be diving into that. But, well, I've got enough of an RPG to deal with before we dive into that game. But we'll see what happens. I still have to go pick it up even though I decide to get it. But either way, we're going to continue with more of this. So we got the trilogy going. Let's finish out the second game. And with that, everybody have a good night.